everybody. Hey guys. I'm trying to get the camera set up here so you guys can hopefully see everything well. Me and Zia Pia are going to make some dinner, and I thought I would share with you guys because I'm just kind of going off the top of my head here. This is not something that I've made before, and I have a new little ingredient that I'm using, so I wanted to share that. And hopefully Zia will hang out and have fun. She does not have the best track record with live streams so far, but we'll see how it goes. And if needed, Daddy can come grab her. But she likes to hang out with me when I cook usually. So I'm going to do a little bit of, is that notification? All right, we're going to do kind of like a pad style noodle, kind of a peanutty sauce. That's what we're going to do tonight. So what inspired this is that I'm really just trying to use up some of the stuff that's been sitting in our refrigerator. And I bought these with the intention of just sharing it with you guys, showing you this option. This is a product that I have not tried yet. And sorry guys, I'm using Fraser's phone and he's getting all kinds of notifications. So these are Yuba noodles. This is the sesame variety. And basically what it is just noodles made out of soybeans. So the ingredients are soybeans, tahini, tamari, so rice vinegar. So it's basically just noodles that are made out of soybeans. I thought that was pretty cool, and the macros are really neat. So you've got, this container is 2.5 servings per container. It's 170 calories per serving. Hey Robbie! It has 3.5 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of protein. So it's a high protein noodle option. So this is how you could like make a pasta dish, and you don't necessarily have to have like another plant protein source in there. Like this is high enough protein. A serving of this will have you covered. So we're gonna try these out for the first time tonight, and I'm gonna make a little bit of a peanutty pad thai type sauce. So let's get started. I'm not going overly complex with this because what I like to do, oh, and I didn't even introduce myself. So for those of you, this is your first time watching, I'm Bayley of evolvingalpha.com. I'm a plant-based transformation specialist. So what that means, and this is Zia Bayley. I help people transform their body and their life using plant-based nutrition, smart physical training, and a growth mindset, and do that alongside my husband Fraser Bayley, who is the butcher gone vegan. Very popular with bodybuilding as well. I've been out of my training for a bit because of this little one who came in July. So, but back to the dinner. We're gonna go ahead and try to get this done. So I'm not using anything too special, and I'm not being overly complex with the recipe, because when I make recipes, I like to create recipes that are always plant-based, of course, and then I also like to do things that are fitness-friendly and that are relatively simple, that you don't need a whole lot of like special ingredients, fancy things. I like it to be able to be done quickly, easily, and is very macro and fitness friendly. So let's get started. I got some crunchy peanut butter here. This just happens to be, Fraser uses peanut butter a ton, so I just am using what he's got in here. I'm not usually a big peanut butter person, but I felt like with these noodles, this whole meal is designed around these noodles, and I thought this looked like it would go well with like a peanutty sauce. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn my burner on. We're just gonna make the sauce in the pan first, and I don't have measurements for anything, but I'll try to just kind of guide you guys as I go through, and kind of estimate what it looks like I'm adding in there. So I'm gonna put a few big spoons of peanut butter. And I think the crunchy peanut butter will actually work well for this, because then you don't have to have like separate peanuts to top it with. You'll kind of have some whole peanuts and some crunch in the dish already. So we're gonna start, and like I said, I have no idea like how much these noodles are, how much this is gonna make, so we might have to adjust the how much of everything as we go. Right now, a couple big tablespoons of peanut butter, I am also going to add a little bit of coconut milk to thin everything out, and because I love coconut, so some more healthy fats, peanut butter of course, and coconut milk. I'm using the canned full fat stuff. I always buy full fat when I get the cans, you guys. Don't buy coconut milk, the light kind, in a can. That's craziness. All it means is that you're paying for water in your can. You can get the full fat can and just add some water yourself if you want to thin it out, and then you've got twice as much. Don't pay for water. So that, you can use carton coconut milk or any plant milk if you want, but our refrigerated carton coconut milk had gone bad because we hadn't used it in a while, so this is all I got is the canned stuff. So we're going to pour a little bit of that into the pan as well. So that's really the base of it, is peanut butter, coconut milk. I'm going to add some coconut aminos for a little bit of that kind of saltiness flavor to it. And normally I would probably add like sriracha, would be really good for this Thai dish, but like I said, I'm using what I have in the house. I didn't buy special stuff for this, so this is the only like kind of chili hot sauce stuff that I have, even though it's chipotle flavor, which may not go too well, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. If you've got sriracha, use that, or like a red Thai chili paste or something. That would work much better. But you just roll with it. You roll with what you got. You make it work. Azia, she's got some messy bedhead. She woke up from her nap, didn't get her hair brushed. So we're just gonna add a few splashes of the hot sauce. And then the other really important ingredient is gonna be some kind of garlic. So I'm gonna do a combination of garlic, just straight garlic powder, and then also the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb blend. I love this because it has like some other seasonings in it as well. So it adds a lot of flavor to your dish, and it's salt-free, so if you don't want added salt. I just got in a habit of pretty much everything being no added salt because my dad was hypertensive, and so we never added salt to our food growing up. So I'm used to that. I'm not used to a salty flavor. So I'm adding a little bit of both of those. And let's get a spatula or spoon. And we're just gonna start smushing the peanut butter together. And I'll show you guys this in a minute and like what it looks like. I just wanna start getting some of the ingredients in there so I can see how much of everything I'm gonna need. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Tell me in the comments. Give me some ideas for future nights. Or if you've used these noodles, have you guys seen these before? If you've used them, let me know how you use them. Like what sauce did you put with it? And how did you cook those up? This crunchy peanut butter is super thick. It's also the kind that like has a lot of oil sitting on top, so you have to stir it really well. And we're getting towards the bottom, so I think it just wasn't stirred from the bottom too well, so it's really thick without a lot of the oil. And I just have the heat on like a medium heat. It's quite difficult doing it with the baby because you always have to, like, you have this extra couple of feet in front of you. Yes. Huh. Then you have to keep her from getting splashed on. Roasted Brussels sprouts and butternut squash with leftover potato soup. That sounds amazing. Very fall-ish. The squashes and the sprouts. I actually love Brussels sprouts. I don't know why Brussels sprouts have such a bad rap. And we actually have a Brussels sprout dish in our Fat Apocalypse program that is amazing and super duper simple. And all of those recipes like in our programs are just like this as well. Like it's simple, simple ingredients, basic, but easy to make and meal prep. Hey Sugar, say hi. Veggie soup. Y'all are super in the fall mood. this is not necessarily a fall dish. But like I said, this is so I can use these noodles that are about to go bad if I don't use them. Alright, so now this is starting to come together a little bit. You guys can see in here, it's not, oops, there we go. It's not making a ton of sauce yet, but we're gonna see how much we need for those noodles, because I have no idea how many noodles, how much is in that packet. Hi, Sugar. You're talking to everybody. Hey, Sky, congratulations. Your pictures are beautiful. I want to see some more pictures. Sky just got married recently. Yes. And now she's ready to have some little vegan babies, huh? Yeah. Hey, Jen, thank you. All right. And of course we're gonna have to, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit now that the peanut butter is kind of getting melted in there. She has a lot to say. We're gonna taste it. Very peanut buttery and garlicky. We need some more coconut. I was afraid this coconut would be too strong, but it's not. And some more of the salty coconut aminos. Yes, ma'am. Hi. And more spice. And then we're going to just kind of heat the sauce, cook that in the pan. We're going to toss the noodles through it, and then we've just got some fresh veggies that I'm going to top it with. I'm not really going to cook the veggies down into it because I don't want them to get super soft, and also because one of the main veggies is going to be red cabbage or purple cabbage, whatever you like to call it. And you know, if you add that to the cooking method, it's just going to turn everything purple. Your whole dish is going to be a purple, yeah, it's a purple mess. Yeah, so that's why we're not cooking the veggies into it. Yeah, she has lots to say to you guys. Shouting and everything. All right, let's open these noodles, shall we? We're going to get a look at what these noodles look like. You want to see? Whoa. These do not even look like noodles. I'm hoping it looks, it must already have sesame seasoning to it. But that's totally fine. That will work actually with this because pad thai seasoning often has like a sesame oil or a rice oil or vinegar kind of. Hey Mimi, Mimi's watching. So this flavor should still work with the pad sauce, the peanut that we're doing. It's hard to even see like independent noodles in this. It just looks like one big pile of stuff. We're gonna see the moment of truth. And I got these from Whole Foods. So, into the pan. Let's hope the flavors go together, because there's no turning back now. I'm afraid to like squash it. I don't want to break up all my noodles. Maybe I should have kind of used my fingers to separate the noodles. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So see, it's just kind of a big block of noodles, and I'm trying not to break them up and squish it all, but separate them. So if any of you guys have used these before and have a better technique for breaking up the noodles, feel free to chime in and let me know, because I think I'm just gonna end up breaking most of them. I would just use my fingers, but then we're gonna have a mess. Baby girl's gonna get full of sesame sauce. It's starting to come apart. You just gotta work it. And the cool thing about these noodles is that they're already like cooked and ready to eat. You can eat them hot or cold. So the noodles don't necessarily have to be cooked per se in the pan. They just have to be warmed if you're having them in a hot dish. Alright, so this will actually be perfect. This will be enough sauce. There's actually plenty of sauce for these noodles in here, especially since it had a little bit of sauce on its own. Yeah. Do you want some of this? You just want milk, huh? Alright, so it's starting to look pretty delicious. So you can see there's noodles in there. Sorry for the shabby camera work. It's one-handed with the baby, that's what happens. Alright, so now it should be heated through. It's just tossed in that simple sauce of peanut butter, some sort of garlic seasonings, powder, flavor, coconut aminos, coconut milk, and a little bit of hot, some kind of chili sauce. I'd recommend probably sriracha instead of what I'm using. Just working with what I got. So we'll scoop some out, put it in the plate. See, there's the noodles. It didn't just come out to one big blob. There are actually noodles there. Noodles made from soybeans, high in protein, in a peanut coconut kind of Thai flavored sauce. And then what we're doing is here, I almost forgot this was here because it's like blended into my little Christmassy stovetop covers. Just got some sliced like julienne red bell peppers. So we're gonna throw that on top. And the purple or red cabbage. The reason why we didn't cook the veggies because it would just turn everything purple. We're gonna throw that on there. Yes, we are. I've got some shredded carrots. I normally do not buy pre-shredded carrots, but I did not want to have to sit here and shred carrots on video for you. Just take your carrots that you got, run them through a grater or a food processor or a veggie shredder, whatever. Some shredded carrots. And I also have some mung bean sprouts. So that would go well on it as well. We can throw a few of those on top. Alright, so there you have it. Pretty simple and delicious. Turn the heat off because I can hear it bubbling over there. So you've got a soybean sesame flavored noodle that is already cooked and ready to eat. You can eat it hot or cold. That was kind of the base of this dish that we were going for. Just added in a peanut coconut sauce and then topped it with some fresh colorful veggies, the red bell pepper, carrots, purple cabbage, and mung bean sprouts. There you go. That's it. Voila. Dinner is served. All right, you guys. You hear that? You're doing a great job with the commentary. Dee likes that. Thank you for participating and for not having a screaming commentary tonight. We appreciate it. You're welcome, Jen. Yeah, it does look good, right? So that's going to be my dinner for tonight. Fraser might eat the rest of it. I don't know. He has his little routine, so sometimes he eats what I make, sometimes not. But you can see that was really simple and easy. It would have gone even faster if I didn't have a baby on the front of me and was talking to you guys. So try these out. Let me taste it first and tell you if it's any good before I tell you to go buy some and try it. This is something, you know, this like kind of prepared, so it's a little bit more pricey. I think I bought it when it was on sale. I just always take advantage of the sales, you guys. I don't buy fancy stuff like this all the time. When I see it on sale, I grab it and I try to like do something creative with it. I try to show you guys what it's like, how you can use it. Let's taste it. It's good. Very, very good. The sesame goes perfect with the peanut butter sauce. It's kind of a chewy noodle. but it's really good. I like the texture of it, so I would recommend it. Try it out if you want. See what kind of creative ways you can use it, and tag us and let us know. Let us know what creations you come up with. All right, guys, hope you'll have a great evening. Make an awesome, delicious plant-based dinner for yourselves. And also, we are pre-registering now. We are halfway through the Fat Apocalypse Holiday Challenge, the group that is going through now. We are pre-registering for the January start date. So for those of you who are interested, thinking ahead and ready for your New Year's goals, we're going to start a New Year Fat Apocalypse Challenge on January 7th. So we start preparing you on the 2nd. Day 1 is going to be January 7th. We are pre-registering now, so you can go to fatapocalypse.com for that. There are meals like this incorporated that are simple, easy, fitness-friendly, very macro-friendly. Gets a variety of healthy, fibrous vegetables, healthy fats, protein, everything that you need. And I may even be able to incorporate this recipe here into the plan as well. Yes, it's exciting. It's exciting. Just this past round, we added a tofu scramble option to the meal plan. So you get 8 full weeks of meal plans with all the recipes for every single day that you need. And then sometimes we add in new options like this. And we'll tell you where you can use that in place of something else. So it gives you even more variety. All right? So if you're interested in that, pre-register now, fatapocalypse.com. And we will get you guys prepared for a good start in January. All right, have a good night. Say bye, see ya. Want to say bye? Yeah.